I created a digital product in just 24 hours. And now I'm making around $39,141 every month. And that's just from one of my digital products. And it certainly wasn't because I cut corners. I take the quality of my digital products very seriously. It's simply because I didn't waste time building out the entire digital product before knowing with 100% certainty that it will sell. And here's the secret most people will never tell you. The fastest way to a 6 or 7 figure digital product business is to pre-sell your digital product. And in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how you can do that. So let's dive in. This video is sponsored by Dot Store, but more on that later. So first, let's talk about why pre-selling is the secret, because guys, if I had $1 for every single person that has come up to me that has spent weeks, months, years making their digital product and they either never launch it or they go to launch it and it's a flop. So now let's talk about why pre-selling your digital product is so detrimental to not only getting it done fast, but actually the success and the profitability of the digital product as well. Because guys, I have come across hundreds, if not thousands of creators and business owners that come up to me and say,
I'm so excited. I've been working on this digital product for weeks, months, years.
As soon as they say that, as soon as they're like,
I've been spending all this time creating this product. The product's going to be so good.
As soon as they say that to me, I'm like, I know that there's a 99% chance that this is not going to go well at launch. And honestly, if this has been you, just know that this is normal. I do see this happen all the time, but I am here to help you change that. Because if you're a creator, I want you to think of this like your YouTube videos. Now, you know, as a creator, that the thumbnail and the title are actually the most important part, right? You know that if you don't nail the thumbnail and the title, no one's going to click through and watch your video anyways. So the quality of the video doesn't even matter if the thumbnail and the title isn't good. Creating a digital product is the same thing, okay? If you don't pre-sell your digital product and actually get people into the digital product, it's not gonna matter how great and quality and how much time you put into it. In fact, nobody cares about that stuff. They care about getting a result, and none of those people are ever gonna see the effort you put in, the quality, or get the results if they don't actually buy the dang digital product. And this is one of the reasons that pre-selling your digital product is so important. And here's the thing about pre-selling. It's not just about what you're offering. It's about where you send people when they're ready to buy. Because when people are ready to purchase, the last thing you want is to send them somewhere that feels unclear or distracting, like a long link tree or a random bio link. And that's why I recommend using a .store domain. For example, if you're pre-selling your new course or even setting up a Shopify store, having a clear link like yourbrand.store instantly tells people this is where I shop. That clarity brings trust and converts. And it's why creators like Mr. Beast, Rihanna, and over 1.5 million other sellers use .store. And right now, you can grab your own .store domain for just 99 cents using code MOLLY at go.store/Molly7. That's go.store/Molly and the number 7. And your registration includes free access to Elevate.store Plus with tools like Canva, Shopify, and AutoDS to help you launch and grow even faster. So as you're setting up your pre-sale process, don't just think about the product. Think about giving buyers a clear, professional home for it with a .store domain. Because once your link is set, the next step is making sure your pre-sale process actually works. All right, let's dive back in. Now, simply put, pre-selling your digital product just means that you are validating the idea first, okay? So think of it like a Kickstarter campaign. There's a website out there called Kickstarter, and a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll say, hey, once we reach this level of backing, like $10,000, $20,000, then everyone who backed us and put money on the line, we will actually start creating that thing and shipping it out. But if they don't hit the number of money that they need, then the product actually never gets made. So they are selling it before they're creating it. Now, we're going to do something similar. We're not going to sell it with nothing created, but what we're going to do is pre-sell it with a little bit of the digital product created. So let's say you are making a course or a membership. What you want to do is focus more on the marketing, okay? The checkout page, the sales page, the messaging, what's the result they're going to get, what's included, what is the point of this, how is it going to help them? Create the marketing materials first, okay? And then what you're going to want to do is just create one module or one lesson. That's it. And then you're going to pre-sell this. So you are going to start marketing this to your email list, your following, whatever audience you have, right? And what you can do is say on the checkout page, module 1 is ready. Module 2 will be next month. Module 3 will be next month. Module 4 will be next month, right? So you're letting them know when they can expect the following modules. Now, this is perfect because it really gets people excited because they're like, ooh, I get the first part right away. Then I get to get this every single month. Like, it keeps people really engaged, and it allows your customers to actually help you create a better product, because as they're going through module 1, maybe they have questions and you're like, oh shoot, I forgot to cover that. Well, great. Now you have time to put it into module 2, right? And maybe you're giving yourself a week between modules or a month between modules. That's going to give you plenty of time to create it, and you're going to be very motivated to create it and feel great about creating it because you're actually getting paid ahead of time. You can also do this with creating nothing up front. So let's say you are selling a workshop digital product or an ebook digital product. You can simply make the marketing materials and market the digital product. And let's say you're selling it on a Monday, maybe give people 72 hours to buy it, and then the doors close, right? Like, they can't get it after that. And then specify on the checkout page and the sales page, this will become available at XYZ date. So maybe it becomes available a month from then. That way you get sales up front, you know it's going to sell, and you have a whole month to actually create that product and deliver it to the people who paid. And if you want to not only learn more about pre-selling, but learn my entire method for growing a following, growing an email list, creating the right product that's actually going to sell, pre-selling it, launching it, and actually automating it for consistent sales, then I would love to invite you to my totally free on-demand workshop. It's going to be the first link in the description below this video. Now, I know I just threw a lot of options at you, so I just want to simplify this down because it truly is so simple. Like, if you're overwhelmed by this, you're probably overthinking it because it genuinely is so simple. All you're doing is, instead of spending weeks, months, years overthinking your digital product, over creating your digital product, all you're going to do is focus on selling it first. Focus on the marketing first. Maybe you're going to build out one lesson or one module to have that ready for when people join, or you're just going to tell them it'll be ready on a certain date. Okay. That's it. So you're focused on pre-selling it, and then you're going to be very specific about when you'll be delivering it. So you can choose, okay, maybe you want to have nothing ready and you'll tell those who buy, it'll be ready in a month or it'll be ready in 2 months. You're pre-selling it, right? Or maybe you will pre-sell it and tell people, module 1's ready. It's in there. It's ready for you, but module 2 will be next month. Module 3 will be the next month. And again, this gives you time to create it. This gives you the opportunity to actually be paid to create it. And best of all, that this is actually going to sell, because let's talk about the worst case scenario here for a second. Now, worst case scenario, you go to market this and nobody buys. Wah wah. But guess what? All you're out is the little bit of time you spent on launching the product, right? You didn't spend weeks making the product, years making the product, and nobody bought it. All you did was maybe spend a few days getting this launch and checkout page ready to see if anyone will buy. And if nobody buys, no big deal. All you're going to do is keep tweaking the marketing and trying until it sells. And of course, when it does sell, maybe on the first time, it is going to feel utterly amazing. You are going to be even more excited to put time into this digital product because you're actually getting paid upfront. And let's be honest, you deserve to get paid for your time because your expertise is worth it. And if you've been listening to this and you're like,
wow, this makes sense. This is so cool. I can get paid way faster. I can validate my idea. I can get paid up front.
but you're like,
I don't actually know what my digital product idea should be.
I got you. So I created a custom GPT bot that is going to ask you 5 questions, just 5 questions, and it will help you come up with what your digital product idea should be. So go ahead. The link is in the description below this video, and you can download that completely for free. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you are sold on this pre-sale process, which please, 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 I hope you are, because I do not want you to be one of those people that comes up to me and is like,
Molly, I'm so excited. I've been spending months, weeks, years on my digital product.
I'm like, no, like that is a telltale sign to me that that launch is probably not going to go well. So I really hope that you're sold on pre-selling. And what I want to do now is talk about the steps. Let's dive deep into it so you can actually pre-sell your digital product. So the first thing you want to do is, of course, define what your digital product is going to be. And most importantly, what the promise of your digital product is going to be. Nobody wants to learn copywriting. They want to learn how to sell with words. Nobody wants to learn dog training. They want to learn how to have a better dog. Nobody wants to learn how to become a runner. They want to learn how to run their first marathon or shave 2 minutes off their running time. People don't buy digital products for the tactics. They buy digital products for the result. Okay. My students do not buy my digital products because they're like,
Wowee, I can't wait to learn about digital products.
no, they want to make money. Am I right? They want to make money. They want to make consistent money, and they want to have that money to do certain things. Maybe it's to travel, to spend more time with their family, to buy that house with that big backyard that they want. There is always a deeper reason why, and that is what you need to figure out and make your promise for your digital product. Now, of course, you can't promise people, well, I'm going to help you make $10,000 in 10 days. No, that's illegal. You cannot promise people how much money they're going to make or when they're going to get their results because you don't have a crystal ball. You don't know. It's going to depend on their effort, how much time they put in. Do they actually do the course? Do they actually implement what they learn? And of course, every person's different. They're all at different stages and they're learning. Some people are way more beginners than others. It will probably take them longer than someone who's already halfway through their journey. So make sure the promise is what they want, but don't promise them, how easy it will be or how long it will take them to get results. That you can't promise because you just simply don't know. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is simply create a checkout page. Now, I don't even want you messing with a whole sales page, okay? I want you to just create a checkout page. Now, what is a checkout page? A checkout page is something that's going to have, the name of your digital product, what the promise is, what they're going to learn, what's included, and then simply a form where they can put in their name, their email address, their payment information to actually buy, okay? Now for this, I use a software called System.io. You can get a totally free account by using my link in the description below. Yes, it's an affiliate link, but I've been using this product for years. I absolutely love it. Most of my students use it, and they have a free tier for up to 2,000 email subscribers. Once you pass that, you can upgrade. I think it's like $24 a month. It's super affordable compared to all the other softwares out there, and you can get started for free, which is awesome. So what I want you to do is go ahead and create that checkout page. Again, name of the digital product, what's the promise, what are they getting, like what's included, and then the checkout page. Now, if you want my exact checkout page template, I have that included in my membership Freedom Creator Club. I do have a link below. We teach everything step by step. So just wanted to throw that out there for people who are like, I just want to know exactly how to do this step by step with all the templates and everything as done for me as possible so I can get this done and get to sales as fast as possible. And honestly, guys, that's it. That's all you need is the checkout page, the name of the product, what you're promising, what's included. And then of course you do want to add details about what you will be fulfilling, like, will there be a module ready? Will they get a module every single month? Like, how will it be delivered? Or maybe there's nothing ready and you're saying you will deliver the whole product next month or something like that. Totally up to you. Don't overthink this. Just think what is best for you and how you can deliver the best product to the people that buy. Okay, now let's talk about how you can actually get your first sales. Now, hopefully you know by now that in order to sell things, you need people to sell them to, okay? So yes, you are absolutely going to need a following, and I highly, highly, highly recommend growing your own following. Hopefully a lot of you watching have already started to do that. If you're like,
well, I want to sell on Amazon or Etsy because it's so much easier.
It's not. Go watch any of my videos on that to save yourself the time and trouble. But the short story is that growing your own following will really pay off way bigger than Amazon or Etsy could over time. And it also gives you more opportunities. So it gives you the opportunities to sell your own digital products, gives you the opportunity for brand deals, affiliate income, YouTube AdSense, and a lot of other revenue streams. But I'm going to go ahead and assume that you already have some kind of following, okay? Hopefully on YouTube, because that's my favorite, but wherever you have a following is great. Now, if you've already been moving your viewers to email subscribers because, you watch my videos, let's be real, then that would be awesome. But if you don't, then here's really quickly how you're going to want to do that. What you're going to want to do is inside every single one of your videos 2 to 3 times if you're doing long form videos like I am, and long form means not short form, not shorts. Long form is the type of video you're watching right now. And again, what you're going to want to do is mention a freebie 2 to 3 times, just like I did in this video. So I mentioned my digital product discovery bot. I mentioned my free training. I did even mention my membership directly, which I don't normally do, but I really think it would help a lot of you guys, and it's very affordably priced. So I wanted to just quickly mention that. But that's exactly what I want you to do, is come up with some kind of small free digital product, like a 1-page PDF or a checklist, something that's really small and helpful where people can opt in, put in their name and email to receive your digital product and get on your email list. If you want to see how this works, you can download one of my freebies to see it in action. And again, I use System.io for this. Linked below if you want a free account for that. Now, once you have your email list, I would recommend waiting until you're at least 200 email subscribers, which I'm sure a lot of you watching already have. And once you have 200 email subscribers, even on top of the digital product discovery bot, I would love for you to survey your email subscribers to figure out what it is they want. What are their biggest problems? What are they struggling with? And then you can align that with a digital product to sell that will solve their biggest, most painful problem. Because the bigger, the more painful the problem, the more willing people are going to be to pay to solve that problem. And look, I've had students get sales from even their very first video on YouTube under 200 views. So you do not need a massive following to get results and pre-sell your digital product, but you are going to need some kind of following. So if you haven't started yet, start yesterday. I have a ton of videos on my channel on how to do that. Now, as a little bonus, if you're more experienced or just interested, I want to talk a little bit about how to actually scale to 6 figures. So once you've already pre-sold your digital product and you've got it selling, how do you actually scale it up to make even more money? Now, a lot of people, myself included, when I was a new digital product creator, I thought the answer was create more digital products. Like, surely if I have one digital product that I launched and made $10,000, then if I launch 10 more, I'll make $100,000. Yeah, okay, that could work, but trust me, your life is going to be hell. It is going to be so stressful, and that is absolutely not the best, most efficient way and most profitable way to scale your business. So let's talk about what is. Now, the best way to scale this up, and you might be surprised by just how simple this is, like seriously, so simple. In order to get to $1 million, this is what I do every single time and what I teach people to do, okay? What you want to do is have that one product that's selling, okay? And you want to pull certain levers to make more money with that one product. So again, it's not making more products. You want to look at that product and go, okay, it's already sold. So people like this product. There is a product market fit. So what do you need to do to get more sales? Sell more of that product, okay? Now there's a couple levers you can pull. You can pull the lever of more traffic, right? So keep growing your YouTube, keep growing your email list. This is the best lever you're gonna pull. And this is what I've been focused on the whole last year, is just more traffic, more traffic, more traffic. And we have gone from 220-ish thousand in revenue last year to we are on track to do over 600,000 in revenue this year with just that lever, okay? More traffic, more traffic, more traffic. Now the second lever is improving your conversion rate. Now the conversion rate is the number of people that go to the checkout page and then buy. Now that might be 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%. Right now, our conversion rate is 5%, which is really good. I think industry standard is like 1 to 2%, but it really depends on the industry. So you're going to have to really calculate, okay, what is your conversion rate? And then try to improve it. So maybe it is improving some of the messaging. Maybe it's including a bonus. Maybe it is just attracting more better fit people to the checkout page to buy. Like, there's a lot of different ways you can improve this. So these are really the 2 biggest levers. And I know there's always going to be someone watching this like,
But I want a hack. I want a magic wand little trick. I want some cool little thing. Okay.
There is no hack. It's quite simple. It's like you have a thing that's selling. If you send more people there, you will get more sales. If you improve the conversion rate to go higher, you will get more sales. If you do both of these things, you will get more sales. And then you want to do those over and over and over until you reach $1 million a year. Now, if you don't want to reach $1 million a year, that's cool too. But listen closely. I think more women need to make more money, okay? And I am here to help you do that, because whether you like it or not, money is power. And women, we need more of that power. Okay, so I am here to help you do that. So remember, you do not need weeks, months, or years to make money with your digital product. In fact, that is absolutely a surefire way to not make money with your digital product. The best way to make money with your digital product is to pre-sell it. And I hope this video was helpful for you. And if nothing else, I hope that it has at least changed your mindset to think about pre-selling your digital product. Because listen, you deserve to get paid for your experience. You deserve to get paid for your expertise, okay? You do not need to prolong or procrastinate while you work on your money mindset. Your money mindset will grow by making the damn sales. Yes, I said it. It's true though. Your confidence will grow by doing the thing, okay? So get out there, pre-sell it, make those first sales, grow your confidence, grow your money mindset, and then continue to scale from there. So now that you know how to create and sell your digital product in 24 hours or less, and you might be wanting to grow more on YouTube like I have, but how do you do that? Well, it all starts with watching this video next here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's going to be way more powerful. See you in the next video.